The state is staggering. According to the Orleans Parish Coroner, there were close to 1,000 overdoses across the parish over a 2-year period. The vast majority dying from fentanyl. Now, because of this deadly drug, 3 coroners over 3 parishes have had to tell hundreds of families their loved one died from a fentanyl overdose. Eleanor Tabone sat down with those 3 coroners to understand what they're seeing and how we as a community can stop it.
We were close.
Daniel Bolner III was your typical 28-year-old man, raising his 4-year-old daughter Grayson and working as a plumber with his father Danny.
It was about 2 years after he was gone before it really hit me that I won't see him again.
But underneath that smile was a dark horse.
It was his birthday, March 9th, 2016. He was 28 years old. I found him dead. He overdosed from fentanyl.
Daniel died on his 28th birthday.
If you will, Danny, recount that moment that you realized that you had lost your son.
It shattered, you know. I mean, it's like losing an arm and a leg when you lose a child, and everything changed. Everything changed.
Orleans Parish Coroner Dr. Dwight McKinnon says the overdoses he's seen all have a common denominator.
The drug killing everybody is fentanyl.
He's seen over 1,000 deaths in 2 years.
It appears to be in 95% of the drug overdoses.
Fentanyl depresses your respiratory system, so you can't breathe.
It's an extremely dangerous drug.
Dr. McKinnon says in Orleans Parish, this potent killer isn't picky.
It's a catastrophe that doesn't know race, it doesn't know gender, it doesn't know age. And unfortunately, for the black community, the rate of drug overdose deaths is increasing more in the black community than in any other community.
In 2021, 276 people overdosed on fentanyl in Jefferson Parish. 212 last year. 83 fentanyl overdoses so far this year.
And it seems like it doesn't get through to the people who are most likely to abuse drugs and then accidentally die from those drugs.
Those numbers are real people who ended up in a body bag in the Jefferson Parish morgue. Chief Forensic Pathologist Dr. Dana Traxler performs those autopsies in this very room.
The typical findings we see are extensive pulmonary edema or fluid within the lungs.
Wheeling bodies from the coolers in to be autopsied. Jefferson Parish Coroner Dr. Gerry Cvitanovich says many people who overdose across the parish are aged between 26 and 44 years old.
We'll see people in some cases who take what they think is a pill and die. Other people who think they're taking cocaine and die, or people who think they're taking something like Adderall or smoking crack cocaine and they die.
According to Dr. Gerry Cvitanovich, it only takes a few grains of fentanyl, the size of salt grains, to kill someone.
Somebody had had a very painful operation. They ran out of their pain medication and weren't able to get in to see their doctor to get a refill. He sent his friend to get him some Percocet. And so he came back, he took a Percocet for an absolutely legitimate medical reason, but unfortunately that pill that looked like Percocet was 100% fentanyl. And so he died from it.
St. Tammany Parish Coroner Dr. Charles Preston says in 2021, of the 151 overdoses across the parish, 115 involved fentanyl. Last year, there were 95 fentanyl overdoses. He says there's something even scarier on the horizon.
It's a whole new class of drugs.
And it's worse than fentanyl?
Yes. Yes.
Nitazines.
These are called novel psychoactive compounds. There's no legitimate medical use for these nitidines. They are even more potent than the fentanyl analogs that we've encountered.
He came into this world the same day he left.
The loss of his son is pushing Danny Bolner Jr. to make changes in the city he loves, hosting his new program, Stop Fentanyl.
And it's to bring education and people Narcan and teaching them how to use it and distribute it when they need to. Oh, that's my pride and joy, Grayson. When I go places, she makes me look good.
Danny is now raising his granddaughter.
I got her when she's 4 and she's 11.
This young girl carrying her father's spirit inside of her. Eleanor Tabone, Eyewitness News.
Last year, the DEA seized more than 58.3 million fentanyl-laced fake pills and more than 13,000 pounds of fentanyl powder. The DEA says last year's seizures equal more than 387.9 million lethal doses of fentanyl. Now, fentanyl is trafficked into the U.S., according to the DEA, from Mexico and from China.